Welcome to Sanriku Geopark. Here, we'd like to focus on the geographical features of the North Sanriku areas. The dynamic life of the Earth has made these cliffs, and when seen from a distance, you can recognize these hills spreading flat like tables. That's right, these hills are the North Terrace. Feel the life of the Earth at the North Sanriku area. Now, let's take a trip. Kabushima Island, located at the most northern point of Sanriku Geopark, is the starting point of the journey. Now, here is Kabushima Island of Hachinohe City in Aomori Prefecture. This island looks very charming.
Even though it is a cute island, it was designated as a national natural monument because it is the black-tailed gull's biggest breeding spot from spring to summer in Japan.
We cannot see any black-tailed gulls now.
That's right. The black-tailed gulls usually finish raising their young by the end of August. Right afterwards, they head for Hokkaido as they chase schools of fish. When it gets cold, they move down to Chiba Prefecture, Shikoku Island, and Kyushu Island.
The rocks around Kabushima Island endure the sea spray. Volcanic ashes piled up and formed these rocks. There is a shrine ahead of the stairs of Kabushima Island. Do you know why? The black-tailed gulls are also known as the gods' messengers that show where the fishing grounds are. We can see Kabushima Island the same way the black-tailed gulls do. The inland area is located slightly to the south of Kabushima Island. The mountains, shaped just like a cow lying on the ground, come into sight. They are called Hashikami of Aomori Prefecture, located 740 meters above sea level. These mountains are made of hard and white kakugan, or granite, which was once magma that had been hardened deep underground. The upheaval of the granite formed Hashikami. The hard parts of the rock remained, which made the gentle ridge lines that we see now. The life of the Earth also creates these geographical features that extend to the seaside. The flat land was first formed near sea level. It gradually upheaved and formed a plateau above sea level. It is called Kaisei Dankyu. This gentle hilly country extends for 10 kilometers from east to west. By making the most of the geographical features here, stock farming is done and field crops are grown. At the coastline where the Kaisei Dankyu spreads, we can enjoy the extremely varied geography. Let me show you the spot where you can see them. We are here on the Tanesashi coast of Hachinohe City, Aomori Prefecture. Now, we are heading for the observatory. The panoramic ocean view is before us.
Here, we can overlook the vast extent of the sea, that it spreads over 180 degrees.
The observatory, which gets a good view of the Pacific Ocean. It has wonderful scenery.
You can clearly see the roundness of the Earth.
Various shaped rocks are here and there. They are submarine volcanic rocks, which have existed since the age of the dinosaurs. These rugged rocks are ideal hiding spaces for sea urchins and earshells. With abundant seaweed, this area is a treasury of ingredients.
This is thanks to the submarine volcano from 130 million years ago. We are able to enjoy eating these delicious foods.
We are grateful for the history of the area.
Yes, it is truly the blessing of the earth.
As we extend our journey to the Ebisuhama fishing port, black lava appears. Let's take a closer look. There are fascinating pillow-shaped formations of many sizes.
As thick, slushy magma rolls away, only the surface of the magma becomes solid. The magma on the surface hardens into a tube, but the magma inside is still hot, so the tube breaks and the process repeats again. These tubes are piled up in the shape of pillows.
Pillow-shaped lava, a lava that looks like piled up pillows. Really? Can I look at that up close?
Sure, you may touch it.
Oh, it's a three-dimensional figure. The scenery here is also beautiful.
On the way here, we have seen the rocky land and the sandy beach. This change of scenery is one of the interesting things about Tanesashi Beach.
Not just the scenery, but the sound of the waves is also so pleasant. Here, we can enjoy this special sound. This is a singing sand, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Try rubbing the sand with your hands to make it sing.
Okay, I'll try now.
I heard it. You can actually rub the sand stronger, like this.
That's great. It makes a squeaking sound when I rub it with my hands. Why does that happen?
When you look carefully, you can see the shining pieces of quartz. Crystal quartz, to be exact. And they make clear sounds when rubbed together.
That's why this sand is called the singing sand. The white sand beach stretches about 2 kilometers wide. It is the spot where you can actually look and hear the geo-heritage. Kosode Coast is in a reefy area with a jagged coastline of continuous sharp cliffs. Inshore fishery is also done. This place is called the northern limit of ama fishing, which is a free diving technique used by ama fishermen to capture sea urchins and ear shells. Meo Toiwa, the symbol of the Kosode Coast, is made of rocks from a volcanic eruption. And this is Tsurigane Cave. Originally, hardened magma was deep underground. Then, the waves of the ocean eroded the hardened magma, thus forming the cave that we see today. Well, as we go south along the northern Sanriku shore, it shows the dynamic landscape of the majestic steep cliffs. Kurosaki of Fudai village is also an area of the northern Sanriku cliffs. 200-meter-high cliffs continue there. These cliffs were formed from the hardened magma from volcanic activity. In the south of Kurosaki, there is Anmura Falls. This waterfall starts from a ledge and goes directly to the sea. It is 150 meters, which is the highest waterfall in Iwate Prefecture. Among these cliffs, Kitayamazaki is called the Alps of the Sea. Kitayamazaki is one of the leading sightseeing spots. Let's go see the observation tower. The ocean is very blue and beautiful. And here, there is an even more superb view.
There is.
And over there is...
That's the observation tower of Kitayamazaki.
A lot of cliffs are there.
Yes, there are.
They continue further and further. Now, let's enjoy the scenery from the sea by boat. The full impact of the precipitous cliffs welcomes us. They have been rising over a long period of time. Wow, that's really high. It is amazing to see it this close.
Well, this used to be the bottom of the sea.
Unbelievable. It is so high that we have to look up.
It is fragile. That's why waves are forming a hole.
We have come into the tunnel now. It is rugged. The approaching cliff is about 200 meters in height. Wow, this is dynamic. The view has changed drastically. As you can see, this is the view from the observation. The cliff continues to change even now. Kaisei Plateau rose over a long period of time, and there are cliffs with heights of 200 meters or less. This is the scenic spot where the majestic cliffs are in 5 rows. Here, the Unosu Cliff is one of them. Towering cliffs and the sound of crumbling waves. The life of the earth and the time spent at the North Sanriku area make you feel a sense of eternity. How was the journey going around the North Terrace?